This video is brought to you by NordVPN.
Hey, what's up everyone? It's me, SpeedSuperSonic, bringing you guys another video. In this video today, we have been blessed again. Well, kind of blessed, because what here isn't like groundbreaking like some of our other licensing sheets, but there's still information in here that I think we should know about. But we have licensing sheets, and licensing sheets have been like the only way of us finding out information about like Sonic's 30th anniversary, and more particularly games and more stuff from Sega rather than movies and Sonic Prime, which have come from Netflix and Paramount, not Sega themselves. Sega has still been very quiet about Sonic announcements. So yes, we have another licensing sheet to go through with some information and also some new information about stuff that I just mentioned, like Prime. Like I said, nothing groundbreaking, but there are interesting tidbits and also exclusions that could leave us to talk about some interesting things that are going to happen with the 30th anniversary. But before we get into that, I'd like to introduce our sponsor.
This video is brought to you by NordVPN. If you go to nordvpn.com/supersonic, you can use many of its amazing perks, such as an ad blocker protecting your data from many different public creepy places. And my personal favorite thing about NordVPN is being able to access different streaming services from different regions, such as UK Netflix, which allows me to watch Sonic Boom, which isn't available on US Netflix, as well as some other Sonic the Hedgehog content and a bunch of other shows and movies. It goes the other way too. Many different people from different parts of the world can also watch American Netflix. There's a lot of stuff over here too. It's a great deal. Not just that, but it's super easy to use with one click of a button. It's compatible with most operating systems and even has an extension for Chrome, everyone's favorite little browser. So there's really no reason for you to not get NordVPN. Go to nordvpn.com/supersonic or use code SUPERSONIC for a 2-year subscription to NordVPN plus an additional 1 month free, where you get a nice big old discount. Once again, I'd like to thank NordVPN for sponsoring this video.
So all of this information comes from Licensing Magazine, which I believe is UK based, so there might be some exclusions or different kinds of licensing partners because Sega of Europe and Sega of America are two different entities. But the big stuff like movies, shows, and games are mentioned here, or not mentioned here, unfortunately, so let's go ahead and get into that. It's called Lots of News by Sonic the Hedgehog. 2021 is a year of celebration for Sonic. It's his 30th anniversary since the first release of its video game for Sega Mega Drive. Sega Genesis, let's just get that correct, but people do like so Genesis. Sega's preparing to celebrate with lots of news and new content for all fans. Waiting to be back in cinemas with the sequel of Sonic the Movie, the legendary Blue Hedgehog Sonic will whiz through our home screens with a new Netflix animated series titled Sonic Prime and scheduled to release in 2022, aimed at an audience of 6 to 11-year-olds. Just remember that, okay? If it's goofy or there's dumb stuff in it, that's why. But open to all fans of the famous character. The series consists of 24 episodes and will see Sonic take part in a new adventure in a bizarre world whose fate will depend on his actions. Now, we've heard some stuff about redemption and self-discovery, but we've never heard that snippet right there. He will be in a bizarre world. Maybe in this multiverse he just goes to a particular world that is particularly interesting or different or wacky. I'm sure what will tie into the self-discovery and redemption is his choice, the fate of that world, and what he does. He could either save it or destroy it, which sounds really freaking interesting, and I'm so hyped to see that. I like that. It was summed up very well there. Whoever wrote that, good job. That sounds really awesome. I'm very hyped to see where they'll take it. Sonic Prime will be curated by Man of Action Entertainment, while the production and animation process will be handled by Wild Brand. We already knew this, so let's go ahead and move on. In addition to movies and TV series, Sega announces also a very important collaboration of Sonic with Lego. No, not the movie, no, not the games. Lego. That's right. I didn't talk about it much, but there is a Sonic Lego set coming, if you guys didn't know. They go into a little more here, let me say. Thanks to the Lego Ideas platform, where all fans can submit their ideas to Lego, Lego Sonic has come to life in a set of bricks inspired by Sonic Mania and made of different characters and famous settings, such as Green Hill Zone. 2021 doesn't end here. In fact, the group of partners is expanding in different types of product categories. Home products with Character World and cake decorations with Finsbury, a wide range of personal care products with Corsair, and many more. Now, I don't believe this applies to the United States of America, but I know one of my most popular demographics is also from UK, so UK fans, look forward to that, but US fans, no. Now, where do we go from here? We're going to talk about the movie a little more, we're going to talk about the games that are coming up, or not like reveal anything, but at least like, they're coming, right? They're at least going to mention games. Well, No, that is right. This is another licensing magazine that seems to have excluded games. There is no discussion of that, and I wouldn't expect for them to be like, oh, the next Sonic game, Sonic Rift, is coming this holiday season. You know, that's really dumb, and I would hate that. But like, this other licensing magazine that happened earlier last year said multiple new games are coming. Something like that I might have expected, but that's not in this article, which is interesting. It talks about some licensing like Lego and some other UK stuff, and a brief touch on the movie as well. When I say this, and I mention that, oh, are there no games coming? I'm saying that because it's excluded. I'm not like, oh, this is an atrocious, horrible thing that's happening. I hate Sega, because I don't feel that way. Sega needs to announce this game at the right time, depending on when the game comes out. They might need to announce it later in the year. We can't rush this announcement. Some people are like, just give us a title. I know you're anxious, but it just doesn't work like that. I'm simply saying, this game, or these games that have been talked about before, it's not like they've never been spoken about or that they're sacred. No. They've talked about them. It's just that in recent licensing pamphlets in magazines, it has been completely excluded. Like, not a word, not a mention. It's talked about, like, past stuff and how much games have sold, but nothing about, like, oh, more games coming in the future. Like, that's pretty vague. But no mentions here. This is the most recent licensing magazine or article or snippet that we've had, and still no mention of a video game. Now, what we've heard here, we've already heard, aside from that little tiny snippet from the Prime discussion. And I'm definitely sure there's more to expect. Obviously, there's stuff like Sonic the Card Game, which some people are hyping up way too much just because it has the word game in it, but it's just a card game. Like, relax.
Oh, it's reusing art.
It's a card game, dude. It's just the box art. But honestly, I'm cool with any Sonic the Hedgehog project we get, whether that's games, TV shows, movies, or anything. I just love Sonic. I want to see where the character goes, and I'm just letting you guys know about this so we can all stay in the loop together about Sonic's 30th anniversary. It's a big year, and I promised that I'd keep you guys up to date, and it's been a pretty good year, honestly, so far, with a lot of Sonic Prime news and Sonic movie news, and sure, that's 2022 stuff. But hey, the year is still kind of young. Can you believe that in 2 months it's already gonna be halfway done with the year? Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this licensing magazine, what you heard. What do you think this means for Sonic's 30th anniversary and the future of Sonic? What did you think about that little snippet of Sonic Prime info? I'd love to know what you guys have to say. Make sure to give you guys some hearts and replies in the comment section down below. I'd love to know what you guys have to say. You guys are the best. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Feel free to follow me on social media. Links to my Twitter and Instagram are in the description below. You can follow those for behind the scenes look at my life, future content, and all things Sonic the Hedgehog. But most importantly, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. We'd love to have you here. This is the best place for Sonic the Hedgehog content, whether that's news, discussions, or retrospectives. We talk about all things Sonic here, whether that's video games, TV shows, movies, comic books, or merchandise. We talk about all things Sonic, so if you don't want to miss a thing, make sure to subscribe. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Wah!